Alright, the Sonoma race weekend review. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. So let's start off the weekend with the truck race at Gateway. It was a pretty solid race, probably one of the best races all weekend. Ross Chastain wins again, and this time Ross Chastain gets to keep the win, unlike last week when he was disqualified at Iowa. So Chastain is driving now like a man possessed. But hey, congrats to Ross. This time he actually gets to keep the win. Hallelujah. So yeah, continuing on. Next up, there was actually a K&N race. But this race had some Cup and Xfinity drivers in it. Up in Sonoma. Hailie Deegan had a decent run, even though she started on pole and then fell off. And at first, Ryan Preece did cross the line first, so when it looked like Ryan Preece won the race, hold up. Not so fast. NASCAR, it turned out, black flagged Ryan Preece for jumping the restart. And gave the win to Noah Gragson. Uh-oh. Preece got stripped of a win and it went to Noah Gragson. Oh boy, Kamikaze Games is gonna be pissed over that. Speaking of Kamikaze Games, well, I haven't checked on him in a while. How's he doing? Wait, he's pissed off right now because Corbin Forrester's truck team shut down. Just let him be, folks. Let him be. That's the best advice I can give you right now. Just let him be. But he is right. I bet Reddit is probably circle jerking themselves over the news of Corbin Forrester's truck team shutting down. Yeah, Reddit's gonna have a party with that one. Fucking Reddit fans are dumbasses. Continuing on, next up, F1 race up in France at the Paul Ricard circuit. Another race won by Lewis Hamilton. Less said about it, the better. Let's move on. Oh yeah, by the way, Formula 1's back next week in Austria. Probably going to be another Mercedes win, because it's about to become as predictable as my piss. Also, trucks are back next week in Chicagoland. Same deal with Xfinity in Chicagoland also, because next week's a triple header. We also had IndyCar at Road America. Solid race. Great battle at the end there between Alex Rossi and Will Power. Rossi gets the win. How about that? Another win for Rossi. Sad news is IndyCar's gone for 3 weeks. Next time we see IndyCar is mid-July when they go to Canada for the Toronto Street Circuit race. While the Toronto fans are still celebrating over the Raptors championship win. But yeah, let us continue on. Next up, the Cup race. Honestly, this Cup race was pretty much the exact same race as last year. Almost exactly the same. Nothing really happened in this race for 3 hours. The only cautions in this race were for the stage breaks. It was dominated by Martin Truex. Only difference is that last year, Truex suckered Kevin Harvick on pit strategy. This year, Truex suckered Kyle Busch on pit strategy. So, yeah. Just different guys that got suckered by Truex. But anyway, continuing on with this race, though, the only thing that really made this race interesting was the different pit strategy. You know, when to pit, when not to pit. It was a pretty boring race at Sonoma, even though they ran the full circuit. Even though they ran a full circuit, it's like a fresh coat of paint. Still the same fucking shit. You know, Truex wins in the end. I mean, Kyle Busch did run down Truex at the end, but he couldn't get past him because this package is a complete piece of crap. And clean air is still fucking God. Can we just please take the fucking splitter off and take off the tapered spacer and get rid of side force for fuck's sakes? Is that too fucking hard to ask for? But yeah, that's the weekend for you. At least, well, Chicagoland's next week. And of course, this also ends the Fox part of the season because now we shift to NBC. So we have to deal with, once again, the wonderful commentary of Rick Allen. And I was being sarcastic on that last part. But here's some good news. There's one positive out of all this. One positive. At least Darrell Waltrip is now retired. Thank God. Now we can get somebody that actually can broadcast a race in there. So we don't have to put up with Darrell Waltrip's stupid ass cheerleading anymore. Thank fucking Christ. I was getting sick and tired of it. It was getting fucking annoying. I know everyone's gonna be like, oh, show some respect to Darrell Waltrip. I don't fucking care. Anybody that was showing respect to Darrell Waltrip was only doing it because, hey, they all know the exact same thing. They're just glad Darrell's retiring, so now we can put somebody in the booth that can actually fucking commentate. Please, for the love of God, don't put Michael Waltrip in there. Michael Waltrip is 10 times worse than Darrell. Put fucking Larry Mack in the booth with Jeff Gordon. Or hell, put Jeff Hammond in there. Fuck, what about Alan Bestwick? Put Alan Bestwick in there. He doesn't have a job right now. Honestly, I'd say put Larry McReynolds in the booth. Or fuck, even put Jamie McMurray or even Regan Smith in there. Just anybody that isn't anybody but Michael Waltrip, please. Also, I'm not sure if anybody noticed this, but like the opening part of the race, like the first 3 laps, there were audio issues on my TV because I got no commentary from any of the Fox analysis. All I could hear was the cars until lap 4, because then on lap 4, that was when I finally started hearing Mike Joy. And I had everything on the TV set up right. I think Fox had audio issues. But honestly, Fox, for 2020, word of advice, get your fucking shit together. God damn it. But yeah, let's just hope NBC isn't half as retarded as Fox is. But odds are with NBC, though, we're probably going to have to deal with a shitload of commercials. Probably even more than last year. Hence why everyone calls NBC nothing but commercials. Because of 2016. But anyway, that's going to do it for here. No more DW. Bye-bye, Darrell. Now we won't have to hear his voice all the goddamn time. Thank God. Just please, anybody but Mikey take over his spot. Anybody but Michael Waltrip. Please, for the love of God, don't put Michael Waltrip in the booth. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. So yeah, next up, Chicagoland. But yeah, that's all I gotta say for this review. Hope everyone was a great day. Peace out. And oh, by the way, was there anything interesting that happened out of this race? Wait a minute. Matt DiBenedetto got a top 5? No way. No. In that 95 shipmobile? I doubt it. No. No way. That sounds like that fake news I keep hearing about seeing on Facebook. Someone get out of here with that fucking garbage. Wait, it is real? Oh, God. Our prayers have been answered. Matt DiBenedetto has got a good finish. Maybe he can win a stage. It seems like that prediction I made about Matt DiBenedetto finishing in the top 25 this year becomes more of a reality by the day. Too bad I got a prediction wrong in the process, since I said Truex is going to win 3 races this year exactly. And now he's at 4 wins. And oh, by the way, get ready. NBC is probably about to promote the shit out of the Big 3. Here's your choices of what NBC is going to shove down your throat this year. Either the Big 2, the Big 3, or the Big 4. And there's no D, none of the above. They're going to promote one of the 3. Take your pick, folks. But yeah, hope everyone's a great day, and yeah, peace out.